So I want to talk to you just for a minute about persistence and how it relates to being a mechanic. I've been working on cars for about 30 years now. I've got an associate's degree in applied science, automotive repair, specifically in Nissan. I've worked in a dealership for a couple of years. I've worked on flight line equipment for the Air Force for a number of years. And the one thing that really, it's hard for mechanics to understand, for beginning mechanics or people who aspire to be mechanics, the number one attribute you have to have in your toolbox is persistence. So this is my 2006 Mustang GT, and this right here is the vent actuator. It opens these vents on the dashboard whenever you want air conditioning. It's getting hot, and I turned on my air conditioning a week ago and no AC out of the vents. I can get it out of the defroster, but not out of the vents. And so I ordered the part. I needed a socket. I ordered the socket, a 7mm impact swivel, which, come to find out, I don't actually need for this, but now I have it, so whatever. But I went to do the job, and it's a 5-minute job that takes 3-4 hours because an idiot engineer put this long vent tube all the way across the dash, and it hides the bolt. It's right back. I can't even get my finger out there. My finger's on it, and I'm pushing up hard on that vent. Persistence. I got everything out and ready on this in about 5 minutes, and I had that one bolt left to do. And everybody says you just put jam something under here to raise this vent up, and you can get to it. Well, most cars that may work, but I guess this was made on a Friday. I don't know. My vent won't go up high enough to get to that bolt. I fought with it for an hour. Finally got the bolt out. Got the part switched out, went to put it back in, could not get it back in. I finally ended up getting my heat gun and working with the heat gun on and off for about a half an hour. I finally got enough clearance to where I could get the bolt started. Couldn't get it in. Could get it started. I fought with it, and after about 2 hours, I finally got that bolt in. This is a 5-minute job, but I couldn't get it done because some brainiac who gets paid a lot more than me did something really stupid. But persistence got me through it. And you know, this is not the only job where I've had this happen. This happens a lot when you're a technician. You run into this kind of stuff all the time. The question is, do you give up and whine and complain and try to chuck it to somebody else? Do you do something shady and try to, cut a hole in the vent or something stupid like that to try to get the job done? Or do you persevere and do it and take the time to do it the right way? The heat gun took me a while, but that's the right way to do it. I mean, I reshaped the vent. It's not going to restrict the airflow. I'm not making a leak. So persistence, put it in your toolbox, develop it. If you don't have it, you know it's expected of you, and you know that nobody's coming to your rescue when you're a technician. Don't give up. Start rescuing yourself.